What's up, guys? It's time for me to dive into my Week 14 predictions. Let's get into it. We got the Cowboys taking on the Washington football team. Folks, Washington has been red hot. On the other side, Dallas has been ice cold. That being said, Dallas had 10 days to prepare for this matchup. I believe the Cowboys will win on the road against Washington. Next up, we got the Bengals taking on the 49ers. I believe both of these teams will make the playoffs. That being said, the 49ers will absolutely get bounced out in the first round. On the other side, Cincinnati won't make a deep playoff run or Super Bowl run, but can they absolutely win a playoff game? Definitely. Cincinnati lost by 19 to the Chargers in Cincy last week. However, that game was a lot closer than the final score indicated. It was funky. The Chargers had a 24-point lead. Cincinnati cut it down to 2. They couldn't tie the game because they failed to convert on a 2-point conversion. Joe Mixon fumbles. Joe Burrow threw an interception on the very first play that led to a Chargers touchdown. Burrow threw a pass to Jamar Chase that ended up being an interception. I believe the Bengals bounce back. Next up, we got the Jags taking on the Titans. I don't need to waste my time on this matchup. Jacksonville is one of the worst teams in the AFC. The Titans currently have the second seed in the AFC behind the Patriots. They had a bye to prepare for this matchup. Give me the Titans. Next up, we got the Seahawks taking on the Texans. The Texans and the Jags have the same record. Both of those teams just aren't very good. On the other side, Russell Wilson finally looked like Russell Wilson. It took him a while, but he played well last week against the 49ers. I expect him to play well this Sunday. Give me the Seahawks. Next up, we got the Falcons taking on the Panthers. Carolina is coming off a bye. They just fired their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady. This is a huge game. I believe both of these teams will miss the playoffs. That being said, the winner still has a puncher's chance to get in. I like Carolina at home. Next up, we have the Chiefs taking on the Raiders. Folks, Las Vegas can give Kansas City a run for their money. That being said, I have a hard time seeing Kansas City losing this game. The defense looks good. Patrick Mahomes has played better. The offense is still struggling, and I'm not sure if Kansas City is back as a legit Super Bowl contender, but I expect them to make the playoffs and win this game at home. Next up, we got the Saints taking on the Jets. The Jets are a mess. Every single week, this team just has issue after issue after issue. On the other side, the Saints started off hot. They were 5-2. Jameis went down. They haven't won a game since. Alvin Kamara could be back, which is a major boost that this team desperately needs. I like the Saints. Next up, we got the Chargers taking on the Giants. Folks, both of these teams are dealing with some key injuries. The Giants won't have Daniel Jones or Mike Glennon. On the other side, the Chargers won't have Keenan Allen or Mike Williams. That being said, the Chargers are a better team. They can overcome those losses. I expect Justin Herbert to put on an absolute show. Give me the Chargers. Next up, we got the Browns taking on the Ravens. Cleveland is coming off a bye. They almost beat Baltimore 2 weeks ago. I like Cleveland. I think Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt get that ground game going. Baker Mayfield takes care of the football, and the Browns find a way to save their season. Give me the Browns. Next up, we got the Broncos taking on the Lions. The Lions finally got their first victory of the season. That being said, they have to go on the road. I think Denver wins. Next up, we got the Bills taking on the Bucks. This is the biggest game of the week. Josh Allen and the Bills just lost to the Patriots on Monday Night Football. This is the best roster Buffalo has had going up against Tom Brady. This is the first time Buffalo's playing Tom Brady outside of New England. This is a huge game for both teams. Tampa still has an outside shot of getting the number 1 seed. If they lose this game, I think it severely damages their chances. Buffalo could still win the division, but they could also miss the playoffs. That being said, I'm not betting against Tom Brady at home. I love the way how this offense is gelling. The Bills have 2 key issues. They can't run the football, and they can't stop their run. Leonard Fournette has been an absolute beast this season. I expect him to continue his hot streak. Give me the Bucs. Next up, Sunday Night Football. We got the Packers taking on the Bears. This game should not be on Sunday night. The Packers will absolutely steamroll Chicago. Give me the Pack. Finally, Monday Night Football, potential game of the week. We got the Rams taking on the Cardinals. Arizona went into Los Angeles and beat the Rams. That being said, the Rams now have Von Miller and OBJ. Let's see if those guys can live up to the billing and go into Arizona and stun the number 1 seed. I don't see it happening. I love the way Arizona has played all season long. Kyler Murray is a league MVP candidate. DeAndre Hopkins has been feasting. This team is so explosive. The Rams are still trying to figure out their chemistry. They have the big names, but Matt Stafford's in his first year. Now you have to integrate Odell Beckham Jr. into this mix without Robert Woods. And Von Miller isn't what he once was. He still can be an effective player, but he isn't the Von Miller that won the Super Bowl 50 MVP. Give me the Cardinals at home. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you like this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and post a comment down below. Thanks, guys.